Hello, everybody! Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you all have had a wonderful day. We are back again with some more ROM. Welcome in, Mac. Welcome in, Logo. Welcome in, Lurkers. Don't worry, you do not have to respond. Welcome in, everybody. Today we're gonna be doing some more ROM. I decided yesterday that since I don't know how long this game is, I still want to play it. I do like this game a lot. So I think if there's more game after today, I think I am going to try to, because I'm sure there will be. I think I'm going to try to throw the rest of the game onto one of my, like, long stream days where I can stream for a really long time. And just try to get it out of the way that way. Because, like I said, I do really like it. But yeah. I also had a comedy of errors trying to get my coffee I mentioned. I went to go, I was trying to, like, just make myself a cup of coffee, right? I somehow managed to spill my stevia all over the counter. I dropped the coffee pod into dirty dishwater. Because I have a reusable coffee grounds coffee pod for, like, a Keurig. Because, like, I like the Keurig. It's better than making a pot of coffee every day. But, you know what I mean? It's like... But also, I don't want to sit and put pollution in the world through the actual, like, pre-manufactured pods. So, I have, like, reusable ones. And, so I dropped that full of coffee into dirty dishwater. I had to go rinse that all out, and I'm just washing it. I had a second one. So I made coffee with my second one after I set that one out to get washed properly. And then I spilled stevia all over my counter. Anyway, I am unhappy with how I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Let me just make another cup of coffee and we're good to go. Although I guess today has kind of been like that all day today, because like, I 100% have, like, earlier today, I also was like, let me just, I don't know what time it is. Let me just sit down for a second, and I fell asleep again right after I had just woken up. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. Lost in thought. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we need to get into the VIP section. But to get there, we need to have one of the other furries to let us in. One of the other hybrids. And our options are her and him. Because I'm pretty sure this guy is not a hybrid.
I'm serious. Annoying them and intruding on their space will just delay our investigation.
Okay, I'll stop touching people. God. Oh, hi. Sorry, I don't really feel like talking. It's been a long day. Maybe after I have a few drinks in me. Maybe I'll get something fruity. Okay.
The trace amount of liquid left in their glass suggests the person was drinking.
Canopy.
Give me a few minutes, okay?
Alright. Lone hybrid with horns coming out of their head. Sorry, cutie, not quite ready to play the room yet. Gonna try to get another drink in me first. Something sour. Come hit me up later. Okay. Ah, so there
Hey,
is a
good to see
reason
you
for the
back.
huge
What can
list
I
of
do for you?
drinks. Other than it being funny.
Sorry, it's being rented out for a private party tonight. Hybrid night. I try not to judge, but I don't think this is your crowd.
Okay,
What are you having?
something fruity, huh?
Hey, hon, what's in that one?
This one
Alright.
is...
Half caramel apple liqueur, half apple cider, plus a pinch of cinnamon schnapps. Don't get crabby if it's rotten.
Rawr. Thank you, hon.
Rawr. Okay, this is gonna be a weird question, but are apples fruity? Apples don't feel fruity to me. When I think fruity, I think like almost like more tropical fruits. Apples feel too mundane to be fruity. I don't really think of berries either. When I when I think apple or like fruity, I'm thinking like fruit punch flavor. I'm thinking like citrus, pineapple, mango, that kind of stuff. Apples don't really feel like fruity. I mean, they are in the sense that they are a fruit, yes, but like... I don't know. Anyone have any thoughts on that one?
Like what?
Genuinely, part of me really wishes they would say the phrase wiener juice. I wish they would actually say their things.
Hey, hon,
What's in a blue
This
boy?
one is...
No. Okay, blue boy is good for a horned guy.
thanks, son. Like what?
Let's buy a... We'll remember that. Tastes like orange. There we go.
This one is...
1 part orange flavored vodka. Orange soda, orange everything. Ever thought about what orange tastes like? It's this. This drink is what orange tastes like. That's all you can say to describe it. It tastes like orange.
Thanks, honey bear.
Sounds good.
Here you go.
Exhibit in the drive in the Fillmore district. Okay. Here you go.
How did you know what I was planning on ordering? Well, at least keep me company while I drink it.
All right.
I'm Caitlin.
Yo, Caitlin. My name's Celvion. It seemed like you were alone for a while.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today.
What's up, Caitlin? But yeah. I genuinely, I would love an answer on that. Do apples feel fruity to you? If someone was like, would you like a fruity drink and handed you apple juice, would you be like, okay? Would it be like a disappointment? They're like, yeah, give me something fruity, and they bring you apple juice. But, alright, so I would expect, like, a berry drink. Interesting! Because, like, I would also not expect berry. Yeah, apple pear are, like, they're too mundane. Like, they're too normal for fruity, even if they're fruits. And then berries almost feel like their own thing on top of that. Like, they almost feel like they're a fruit, yes, but, like... Maybe it's because we have so many, like, mixed berry flavors in America, where it's just like, yeah, it's blueberry, raspberry, strawberry. You have all the citrus flavors. You have You like I was saying, you have like all the citrus flavors, you have all the like extra tropical fruits like guava, you have melon, like you have all the melons, you've got you know, you have grape, although grape almost feels like the same as apple or pear. But I don't know. That's more tropical fruits rather than just fruity drinks. That is interesting to think about. You have cherry, although I don't like cherry. I personally would be disappointed if I got cherry stuff because I don't like cherry very much. I always think it's crazy that if you go to like South America, they can't grow cherries in South America. So they've just like full on replaced cherry everywhere with tamarind, which is like a rare exotic flavor here. There's a great little finale on top, but not as the main flavor. Yeah. But hey, Catherine, Caitlin, care to tell me about it? I'm pretty sure she's an axolotl girl.
My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance.
Ah.
There are human revolution protesters outside the clinic, making it even harder for him. They're always outside, harassing anyone coming in.
I
It's
see.
exhausting.
I'm sorry to hear it's like that.
No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got.
Yeah.
But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them. I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with.
Sounds like you're in the home stretch.
I can't wait. It'll be a good day when they decide to go wave their signs somewhere else. So, there's plenty of people here. What made you want to talk with me?
No one should be that bummed at Stardust, and I had this drink.
Oh geez, this really is my favorite drink. I have to wake up early for class,
I
but
delegated.
I'm at the club, so I guess I'm already too deep in.
Oh really? What are you studying? We're just flirting with a random axolotl girl.
Graphic design with a focus on advertising.
Ooh.
I even get to do some local stuff. Trying not to brag, but the Zone 3 ad on the bar is totally my doing.
Ooh, nice.
I have some really good client relationships locally, and there's so many interesting people too, like you. Hey, it's been really nice talking to you, but I kind of feel like dancing now. You want to come with me to the VIP area in the back? I have some friends who might be over there. We can hang out with them. They'll like you.
Sure.
Great, let's go.
Yeah! Let's go!
Didn't I say to beat it?
We're guests of Caitlin. She said we could join her.
All right. But it's on her if you can't stay out of trouble.
Let's go!
Hey! You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
Oh, okay.
Well, hope you come by again.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do.
We had such a good thing going with the cool axolotl girl. No! How dare you block me?
However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
Yeah, onward indeed. Okay. You seem cool. Like a goth frog girl? Green skin and pointy ears.
I'm ashamed to say I've gone on a few
Oh.
assy spike benders in my time.
Oh, they're like an NB. Or a guy. I'm not sure. I don't... Why am I making assumptions? I think I don't know. We're just gonna move on. I'm... Play.
This is exactly what I needed to get my mind off things.
Hi, dancer. All right, let's dancing. I remember her from the other time. All right, Jess, your feline hybrid acquaintance.
And you're back.
Yep.
You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again. So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out.
Why do you hate us? I was actually super nice to you the first time.
You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
I think we got off to a bad start here.
You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising.
I mean, we flirted up Caitlyn, right?
Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit.
Okay.
So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me.
Got it.
If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my health, my rules.
Right. What you want, cat girl? Actually, is it problematic to... It probably is problematic to make comments like that, actually. I'd be happy to help. What do you need?
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass. Only people I like get to do that.
Got
I'm
it.
not buying it anyway. I need you to break up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street.
That is expecting a lot from a reporter.
I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means. Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult. That
Okay.
means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington. Not here.
I know it's not my business, but are you okay? You sound upset.
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off.
Okay.
So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like?
Ooh, okay, so... Now, this is a tough line, right? So, you're not telling me something. She doesn't want us to kiss her ass, so... I'm sorry, I just want to help. I feel like this won't go over very well. I think this one also, in my brain, comes off as rude. Hmm. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with you're not telling me something. I had to really think about it. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're not telling me something.
Do you figured it out?
Okay.
Well, fine. Have it your way. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy? Skin cancer.
Oh. Was not expecting that one.
Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost.
Oh.
So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch.
Oh.
You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started.
Oh.
You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction. I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity.
You know what? Actually, that would be the group that would probably be the freakiest looking in this sort of universe. Insect people. Like, I feel like, okay, like, you know, furries, fine. I you know what, whatever. Scalies, amphibians, bird people. Like, you can kind of, I think insect people, crustaceans, weird sea creatures. No, I'm not talking fish. I'm talking like, yeah, I'm a sea urchin person, you know. That would be the freaky people. Like, they would, like, I feel like it would be hard to not be a little bit freaked out seeing them. We talking coral people, exactly. Like, that would be the, oh no. Like, yeah, they would be tough to, it would be tough to be that. But I can't imagine they would be, I think they would have to be like the least common, right? Because like, I feel like they'd be like the people who get like the full body tattoos or whatever and like the super piercings. You know, like the Lion Man who got like their lips turned into like, you know what I mean? Or like you know, you can go look up pictures of these people. They're like, they like tattoo their whole body with stuff and like get piercings and stuff to make them into like basically a furry, but like, or something like that. Just like really freaky stuff. Like, it looks freaky when it's like our current level of technology versus actually being. Anyway.
Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin.
Dang.
It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist.
Okay.
Better an otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan.
Do you think you have to, do you think you'd have to brush your whole body if you had fur? Like you'd really have to like get like a dog brush and like really like through all your... You think that you'd have to do that like every day?
My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go.
Oh.
You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that. All the time.
I'm sorry that happened to
Oh,
you.
now you're sorry. You haven't even heard the worst part yet. The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation.
Oh.
So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough.
Dang. Oh, oh no.
First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breed. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! A Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me.
I mean, I don't want to be that person, but I mean, you probably technically aren't a human anymore. Not saying you don't have rights or anything, but I mean, like, just on technicality, human doesn't mean person. Human is a species, and if you've changed that much, you probably aren't one anymore. Just something similar.
Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most.
I don't even think it's about that. I think it's about, like, preserving the human race. Genotypicals, love that. Yeah. I do think it's super interesting.
In any case,
Also, hi,
I have
Skia.
some clean eggs frozen, and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready. Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy.
I don't know if you got all the other stuff. She had skin cancer and had to turn into an insect to survive cancer, because she had to regrow her bones and her skin from scratch. And then afterwards, she regenetically modified herself into a cat. Which apparently is over the limit, and so the government, like, illegally made it so she can't have kids and stuff.
So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since.
Are you a lawyer? Wait.
So, there you go. I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters.
Why are we writing? Okay, like, we're a reporter. That is such a good story. That is a story you should write.
And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off?
You're not dead and you're still fighting. No wonder you're such a sourpuss. No wonder you're such a sourpuss. I'm gonna go with, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Please don't say that yet.
Don't tell me you would have treated me better if you had. It's never true. I need honesty more than sympathy, you know? Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Okay. So now we have to go break up, like,
All right.
a
it sounds like
protest.
we know what we need to do next. Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
How are we supposed to do that, though? Like, what are we like, I genuinely, like, I get that the game clearly is gonna want me to do it, but my brain, and I'm sure there'll be some weird thing we can do, but my brain is like, that is such a weird, big ask for a random person who's talking to you. Like, yeah, hey, if you want my help, you're gonna have to get rid of the Westboro Baptist Church. It's just like, if you don't know, that is a religious group here that protests a ton of stuff. Just like, go break them up, get rid of them, and then I will help you. Like, that's such an insane ask. Okay, let's go. I will learn how to play this game at some point. Megaphobator! Okay. Alright. Boink, boink. Dang it!
Hooray! You survived!
Although I'm doing better each
Good.
time.
Now let's get away from this creepy game.
If there is supposedly like a secret for getting to the end of that. Mahir,
Hey, good to see.
I'd like a drink, please.
What are you having?
Let's buy the other two people a drink.
Hey, hon, what's in that?
This
Just
one
because we
is-
can. Coconut rum, creme de banane, lychee liqueur, orange juice, pineapple juice, cranberry juice, maraschino cherries. That down south weather, one of the fruitiest mixes we've got.
Thank you, hon. Here you go.
All right. And you're the one who had a canopy. Because I'm not paying for these drinks,
how'd you know
so...
my favorite? Haven't I seen you at my tattoo parlor before? I'm Boris. Have a seat. As
Hi,
long as
Boris.
You don't mind me being distracted by this jerk.
As long as you don't mind me being distracted by this jerk. Okay, must be a big deal since you're trying to deal with it here.
You don't know the half of it. My boss has just managed to lock themselves out of our company's servers. I'm not sure exactly what they did, and I don't have my company ROM on me, so I'm trying to walk them through what to do over the phone. It's not going well.
Actually, now that I think about it, with the way they've described the ROMs in this, they're basically the datalings, only a lot more physical, and it sounds almost more like they're more inconvenient than my idea of what the datalings are. Beyond you, y'all are datalings, but that's sort of a complicated matter, I suppose. Sounds pretty typical. I hope you get paid a lot.
That's not bad, but I could always go for more. Honestly, as much as I complain, I do like my job. Maybe not my boss, but whatever. Sure, they break
Interesting.
everything, but I have fun putting it all back together.
I've always had it the opposite. I've never liked my job, but I've liked some bosses. Every cloud has a silver lining.
I guess that's the spirit, if your silver lining is searching the mesh for obscure error codes all night. I'm not gonna be able to do this over the phone. I guess I gotta head out and take care of this. It was nice talking to you. Thanks for letting me vent. I hope it wasn't too much. Maybe I'll see you around.
Yeah! Sure thing, Boris. We're making friends.
Hey, good to see.
One drink,
What are you
please. And then he wanted something sour, and the blue boy was the sourest drink, according to
This one
when we looked
is-
at it earlier.
Thanks, honey bear. Here you go.
All right. I do think that I don't know. Okay, so it's funny, but I kind of like half imagine this is like the cyberpunk equivalent of like a gay bar. Here you go.
Well, look who has good taste.
Just because not because the bartender is, but just something about the special nights and stuff. It just seems so much more akin to that from my experiences.
I'm Sylvan. What's a wet drink like yourself doing here?
Probably the same thing as you.
No, thanks for the drink. The club is a little dead tonight, so it's nice to see a new face.
Yeah.
You know anyone here?
No, know, but I'm hoping to get to know somebody. Oh no, he's not really my type, but I feel like we'll go with that one.
You? How very forward. Anyone in particular, or just waiting for something to catch
I don't
your
think there's
interest?
romance in this game. Not really. That's so funny. We set him up. We're like, yeah, we're looking for somebody to hang out with. We buy him a drink. Is anybody? Oh, you know, no. You could just, and then you can just turn around and be like, nah. That's actually really funny. Yeah, here's a drink. You know, I'm here for the same thing you are, meeting some people. Anyone catch your eye? No. Bye. That's so funny. Not really.
That's too bad. Well, thanks for the drink, but I think I'm gonna play the room a little more. Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Alright, bye. Alright. Anyway. I don't want to sit and just drink all the cocktails here again. We did that one day. And boy, was that overwhelming. Alright.
Well, there are the protesters. I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means. The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group.
Okay.
Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center. Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed.
Alright.
Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
Okay, interesting. Genus is one of the leading gene therapy clinics in the city. I see. Hassie Bar. All drinks are made with Hassie, an energy drink that supposedly has recovering properties. Can we go there? Okay, Alright, police run. Alright, cannot look at them. Police ROMs are just like regular cops. You don't touch them. But I want to touch the giant cop. RoboCop. I'm here to ensure that protests remain peaceful. Okay. Oh my god, he's Elvis! Another one of the Human Revolution protesters. Aren't you tired of being told by the media you aren't good enough as a regular human? That if you undergo some elective gene therapy or cybernetic enhancement, you'd be better than human instead of less than one? Okay. Come support us in our efforts to put the brakes on the runaway march of progress before it's too late for humanity. God, they're conservatives. Okay. We want to bring humanity back to a simpler time, a better time, before rampant uses of hybridization and cybernetics made us have to question the very nature of our humanity. Technology is a gift, but a powerful and dangerous one, to be used with care. We as a species have forgotten that. Okay. From Genius Clinic. Looks like more than a couple people are part of these after all.
We shouldn't go too deep into the crowd. Let's talk to more visible folks.
Mutant genes, keep it clean! Oh god! Now they're gonna build the Sentinels! Somebody call Professor Xavier!
These slogans are terrible.
An animated older man leads the group of protesters. Let's touch him. Oh, we can't touch him.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification?
He's Australian?
I have pamphlets. Here, take one. Panic Fairlight said to introduce myself. I have one of his cards here. Oh, yes. Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in. He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this.
Our buddy Hayden seems to have some really complicated connections if you think about it. He's friends with, like, people in underground cyberpunk bars, and hybrids and hackers, and he's apparently also connected to, like, major corporation people, and like I said, he's really well connected if you really think about it. Really sitting on that line between a bunch of big big groups in this city. A very rounded person, indeed.
But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help?
We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Ah, well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organization, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds.
Okay.
But off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be.
Right.
I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities.
Wait, is that Jim Sterling? Maybe? ROM 2064, Brian. Cool, it does not... Yeah, Jim Stephanie Sterling. Yo, Seagull, look at me. I literally read their IMDb. That's the only reason I threw out the Stephanie Sterling. Part of me assumes that she probably did that to because I know that she's done other stuff as well. Like I know she's done some like voice acting on top of stuff, so I think she did that to like have it be less confusing, would be my guess, maybe? I don't know. Or IMDb is secretly transphobic. That's another option. But Gullop.
I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out.
Alright.
Is there something else I can help you with?
Okay. No, thank you for your time.
Of course. If you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I always have time for the press.
Okay.
Well, that was not as enlightening as I'd hoped it would be.
Oddworld Soulstorm. I want to go through the Oddworld games. I always wanted to, but I have played them before, and they're really hard. I'm not even joking, like, they're like hard, because you have to defend, okay, on one hand, it's like a regular, like, a platformer, but it's a platformer where you also have to randomly play the game Lemmings, with controls not really good for that.
Still, it was a statistical anomaly that we encountered Fairlight in the first place.
Really enjoyed the story. Yeah, one of these days, maybe I'll go around and play the Oddworld games.
It was vanishingly unlikely that such a coincidence would lead to finding Hayden.
What do you think about what he said?
I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the meshnet had led me to believe.
I swear she's been in other stuff than just those three, though. That's fair.
Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Okay, Weather ROM.
Interesting. A RSU Climate Control ROM, model 6703, if I am not mistaken. Apparently, it is owned by the Hassie Bar, based on this identification marker.
Hassie.
This kind of ROM requires an RFID key to access it. It appears to be owned by the nearby Hassie Bar.
Okay.
Let's not. Two's company, three's a cloud.
Alright, sure. Hassie. Picturesque Christmas tree imaginable. Its branches are perfectly spaced. Every decoration is placed meticulously. Touch. A pure Christmas spirit flows through you momentarily. I haven't seen her in the current zeitgeist for a while. She's doing wrestling? Yeah, no, honestly, I feel like I've been seeing less and less, like, YouTubers in general. Like, I actually feel like, I'm genuinely of the opinion YouTube is dying. Like, I know it's hard to be like, yeah, YouTube is dying, sure. But, like... Oh, there was, like, an explosion sound. I was concerned. But, like, so much of, like, my YouTube feeds now are just garbage. Oh. I accidentally... That was... Never mind. So, like... Glad the Escapist crew was able to make their own channel and that it's doing well. Yeah, true. Very true. But yeah, no, if I pop onto, like, my YouTube feed, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, Cell, the YouTube feed is built by you and what you watch. But it's not. Like, there's so many times I go to hop on my YouTube feed and there's just nothing I would ever watch on it. And that was never the case before. Like, I go, okay, I'll pop onto this. Or, like, this will be a quick little side note, okay? On my YouTube feed, I have an ad. I have my own stream that is currently live. I have, which is funny, that it's like, would you like to watch your stream? And I'm like, I'm monitoring my own stream. Don't worry, YouTube. But, you know, okay, we have Fortnite news, so I guess that is me. That does sound like me. And then we have a femboy VTuber, so that's also probably me. But then I have another ad, and then I have a Simpsons meme. I have a bunch of shorts. one is about Sonic the Hedgehog redesigning a character from League of Legends that I have never played or watched anything about, really. I watched Arcane, I guess, but 2 clips from streamers I've never seen before. Yeah, a stop motion egg video, another ad, a video about Bluey, a video about just, like I said, I can sit and go through, and it just, so much of this is not shit I would watch. You know? And so much of it is like, also so much of it is now like the same stuff just regurgitated again. And then like the other thing that I hate is that in my subscription feed, you know how when you go on it on mobile and then there's like the video, there's like all the channels on the top of like your most recent subscribed or watched or whatever. There's something that like I keep seeing people I've never watched pop up in there with me suddenly subscribed to them. And like, you know what, I'm getting kind of old, so a lot of my favorite YouTubers that I used to watch obsessively are just not there anymore. You know, you skip a couple videos and now they're gone. Right? Like, that is the problem with YouTube right now, is like I said, if you put out one video, or maybe it's like if you put out more than a single video, but it's probably just even a video, yeah, they're just gone. You have to remember to search them up again. And you think, oh, I'll subscribe to channels that I really like. Nope, that doesn't count either. It'll hide half of your subscriptions from you too. It'll be like, only the ones we think you'll actually watch. Those will be the ones that we'll put on. Like, I used to watch so much YouTube. YouTube used to be, like, I would watch YouTube just as much as everything else. And, like, somewhere around, like, 2020, like, YouTube just became awful. And so much of it feels like it's almost like AI shovelware. So much of it is like, so much of it feels like it's, you know, like all just the same stuff over and over again. So much of it is video essays, and I like video essays, but there's so many video essays that I'm like, I don't care anymore. Like, I don't want to go in depth with everything.
No time to rest anymore, sleepyhead. We have our mission. Let's get to it.
Gotta catch up with Chugga Conroy again. I never watched Chugga Conroy, but I'm behind on Markiplier and Game Grumps. I used to watch them pretty much every single day. I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna, like, catch up with them. Yeah, no. Honestly, I could probably do a whole stream of just going through all of my old favorite YouTubers who I don't see anymore. And then, this is the other thing that I feel bad about. You know what I wish I could do? Is I wish I could filter out people who are live out of my subscription feed. Because, like, at least on mobile, because you go onto mobile YouTube and you're like, okay, I just want to watch a video. And you have to scroll, like, through, like, 6 pages of people who are live if you're in the watching live content sphere. And I'm like, I don't always want to watching a live is very different than watching a short YouTube video. And every YouTube video is so long now. It's like, it's either like a single minute or it is like half an hour. There's no like 10-minute videos anymore. Oh, and I love extra history, and well, I love extra credits. I never really got into extra history, honestly, but I love extra credits. It was one of the that YouTube channel plus the anime New Game and a couple other things are what got me wanting to just make a video game back when I had my video game company. Feature documentary exploring the queer side of virtual reality. Okay. Duck Game began as a traditional video game, but has recently become popular VR sport. All the kids are quacking about it. This is a real video game. I've seen Zentreya play it. Magical Commander Yukino? A magical girl VR drama? The plants here are actually given Hassie, not water. Okay.
This ROM serves up the Hassie.
Serves up the Hassie! Totally right one, though. That'd be neat. I think, depending on how you do it, those are not that different of things. Cough, cough, visual novels, cough, cough. Like, you get the right engine, you can basically focus more on writing a game than you can focus on actually, like... But, no. That is what I'm more focused on, is I wanted to write and do the creative part. It's the digital Hassie menu. Even when you don't want to drink, it's fun to watch the screen flash.
They have all the basic Hassie flavors, but their specialty menu has other Hassie bar-exclusive drinks like Sassy Hassie, Poison Hassie, Classy Hassie, or a Grassy Hassie shot.
We need someone who can code and program. I'm telling you, though, like, you actually sit down and mess with one of those, like, game systems. And, yeah, it's, a lot of those, like, game systems that are, like, they're not that hard to, like, program. Legitimately, you can follow, like, a 30-minute tutorial on RPG Maker, and you can make a whole game, if you really wanted to. Like that, and then maybe just commissioning some custom art for it. That's all you would need to do to make a game. Like, trust me, I have looked into it. In fact, actually, before I got my current night job, I was doing that. I actually had a set day of, like, the week, every single week, that I would sit down and I was trying to learn RPG Maker because I just wanted to be able to have made a game and released it. And so I was really trying. I was doing that at the same time as I was trying to write a visual novel while I was at work. And I just stopped working on those.
Just look at the menu and pick a drink, then give your order to the Hassie ROM.
Please don't touch the Hassie ROM.
Oh, sorry. You buy a Hassie. Counter is so clean it shines. It's almost like it's emitting its own light. Everyone loves Hassie. Looks like they got a super large Hassie. I really do like a good sassy Hassie. Hassie Hot is also great.
Aw, that is the most adorable little ROM.
Yeah.
What kind of model is it? Where did you get it? It's so moe.
Moe. They're a custom model.
Oh wow, you don't see a whole lot of those around. Must have taken ages to get that case looking that good, with a home printer too. I'm impressed.
Why, thank you.
Anyway, what can I get you?
A drink and maybe some information.
A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers.
Right.
Filling up my bathroom too, jerks.
You know what? The whole idea of... So Hassie is like a brand in this universe. Just the idea of, like, there's a whole bar dedicated to this here, right? And it's an energy drink. So now imagine if there was just like a Monster Energy bar. All drinks include Monster Energy of some flavor. That's like the closest thing to that. The funny part is I could actually see that being a successful business. But it's also just, like, not even ran by them.
So, what do you want to know?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona.
Very cute.
I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place. Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my VR drama addiction.
You know, valid.
My priorities are justice, cute stuff, and magical girls, in that order.
Louie, hello. How have you been?
What else? I pretty much don't leave the store.
You don't seem pleased about the human revolution.
They've got the right to protest, but I don't have to like it. Once they're done with the hybrids, I know they'll be coming for me next.
I've been alright. You know, just kind of hanging out. How's game? This game's really cute and fun. Yeah, a little bit different. It's like a point-and-click adventure game. Have not played one of these since I was a kid, but fine.
So I'll be voting appropriately.
Okay, so coming after you next, what qualifies you as the next? The VR addict part? What part are you concerned about? I want to know this.
And if I have to unclog one more toilet because I'm an entitled, bigoted jerkface, I will lose my goddamn mind!
Valid, girl, valid. Oh, I get to ask that. Why would they come after you?
You can't tell? I've got a cybernetic arm and leg, thanks to an autocap crash when I was a kid. I also got Neuralinks for VR interfacing.
Oh.
If it was up to those dinosaurs, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now. Or worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology.
Okay.
It's already illegal for me to have a rocket-powered fist. What more do they want?
I want a rocket-powered fist. Rocket punch. Is that your climate control ROM outside?
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically, it's property of Hassie Holdings.
Right.
We spent some mints on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July.
Oh.
We can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today.
Okay. Would you mind if I take it for a spin?
Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it. You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it.
Okay.
Otherwise, no touching.
You called Turing Moe?
Sorry. Otaku speak.
Right.
I just mean
I
he's
get
really
it.
cute and lovable, and you kind of want to hug him forever, you know? A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon.
Right. I'll be honest, I get it. You're an otaku too? Oh, otaku. As in Japanese cartoons?
Yeah. I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff.
Oh no! Anime dies in the future! No!
The past really gives context to stories of the present. You know what I mean? I've been to Tokyo twice already.
Nice.
The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refused to give up cassette tapes.
Interesting. Dijon is wanting to go to Tokyo in a year or two. And they offered to let me join them. So I might need to start saving up to go to Tokyo. Tokyo! And I also probably have to go brush up on my Japanese. I am very behind on my Japanese. I have not been practicing. I have probably forgotten a lot of my Japanese. The Saishi?
Oh, sorry. The Saiba Shibito. The Cyber Day.
Okay.
In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads.
Oh! The needs got way worse in the cyberpunk future.
But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more. The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas in games, are created by the Saishi. Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net.
Okay.
But enough babbling.
Interesting.
If you're interested, I'm sure you could find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself. It's a trip, especially for newbies.
I think that's everything.
Okay. Enjoy your drink, and let me know if you need anything else.
I like her. I'll be honest, she has sold me on if I was in this world, it may be nice outside. It's always hard to leave a Hassie bar. Because it's a window, not a door. Oh. How dare you trick me, game? They changed the map button to leave. It's so, like, anyway. Just released a new Hassie Hot Cup, a disgusting combination of Hot Cup instant ramen and Hassie Hot. Yeah, that does sound terrible. Did you know? Okay, no, Korea actually has, I believe it's Korea. It's either Korea or, I swear it's Korea, not actually Japan. But they have instant noodles that are caffeinated. They have a name like gamer noodles. It's like, hold on, I will Google this. Wait, caffeinated ramen. Caffeinated ramen noodles are here. Oh, it is Japan. Yeah. So they have energy drink noodles in Japan. They have two. They have Boost Noodle by Nippon Ham, which is a ready-to-eat cold ramen in a squeezable pout. Ew. The idea of a squeezable ramen sounds awful. 35 milligrams of caffeine using konyaku. I love konyaku jelly, actually. It's so good. Gagged. And then the other one is proper Nissan Gaming Cup noodles. Brothless options like energy drink, garlic and black pepper, yakisoba. The cups are infused with caffeine, arginine, and niacin to keep hands clean and gamers energized during long sessions. Do you want to see what the caffeinated energy drink ramen noodles look like? Squeezable was my nickname in college. Yo, let's go. Alright, hold on. Okay. Honestly, I would buy the actual noodle one. I'm sure it would be bad, but I kind of want to try it. Okay, here's the squeezable ramen. This is literally, this is caffeinated jelly noodles in a pouch. You squeeze it and it comes out with the little nozzle at the top. Awful, right? I'm like, oh, literally, You just did not have to make this noodles. Why is it noodles? You could have just put, like, energy drink fruit jelly, and this would have been fine. Or heck, you could have made it just unflavored. But, and then here is the caffeinated cup noodles that you can buy. They are actually made by Nissan, the cup noodle company. So, but yeah, energy drink noodles. Sutro Tower. Even though it's been around so long, Sutro Tower is still very useful as a powerful broadcasting antenna for high-speed data. Alright. I like hugs. Video billboard. Advertisements for a few different things. First the news, then a commercial for the VR drama Tomorrow's Tears. Touch. You caress the video screen, but it's not a touch screen. Honestly, I don't get why we don't have more of these in existence. Because, like, you see them in Japan. Everywhere. I've never been, but you see, like, videos, and they have stuff like this everywhere. And you see them some places here in the States, at least. Flavor is only possible in a capitalistic hellscape. But, like, I kind of like the idea of, like, a thing that is just around and doing ads, and then when it's not, and then, like, breaking news can switch to, like, news and stuff just out in public. When all the doom and gloom of the news is said and done, we ask you, the viewer, what's okay today? Oh god, that's a very dystopian, dystopian news, like, slogan. What's okay today? Yeah, you know, sometimes that's how you have to deal with the news. What's okay today? What? Is this alright? Do I care? An off-color brick stuck in the wall. It's not looking for anything serious right now. I see. A loose brick wobbles as you palm the wall. Looks pretty loose, seems wobbly. Totally ignoring you. It's like talking to a, well, you know. Right.
Do you think it would be okay to take that?
Pull the brick out? Yeah, why not? Might come in handy for something. You take the brick. It's thick and heavy, but you can carry it around and maybe find a use for it. Brick! Brick. It's fun. Wave shelter so Mooney Riders can keep out of the rain. Next bus, no timetable available. Oh my god, I want to show, Australian bus shelters. I really want to... I love this. This is, this is in Canberra, Australia. And I think they are so cute. They look like they're something straight out of, like, they feel so Frutiger Arrow. And I'm like, why don't we build these as bus shelters everywhere? Look at how ugly that bus shelter is. It looks like they just did the bare minimum. Look at that. That's a that is from Canberra, Australia. That is their bus shelters. It looks like something, it looks so solar punk. It looks so Frutiger Arrow. It's so aesthetic. I love it. Like, why don't we build these? That's so cool. The bus shelter architect, Bunny? Yeah, probably. I mean, it's apparently almost entirely concrete, so I doubt it'd be that expensive, but yeah, fair enough. It's always money. Yeah, I'm kind of the opinion, well, Okay. Can I say something political that this is just maybe Cell not understanding how the world works. And I'm willing to admit that. You notice something that I always found kind of confusing about, like, government spending and money? It'll be the cheapest legal. Okay, so anyway, why do we do things? Okay, so when it comes to the government spending money, and I mean any government, why do they need to get the money first when they're the ones in control of how much money exists? Why can't they print the money, spend it, and then with their taxes remove money from the system? So that way they always have all the money that they need to do everything that they want to do. The money that's in circulation is always... But, like, when they tax money, they just, like, burn so much of it or get rid of it. Yeah, no, and I get that, like, because taxes, yes, but okay. Now follow me here. So let's say the government wants to build, like, a $1 million bridge, right? I know that's probably cheap, right? For a bridge. But let's say they want to spend $1 million to build a bridge, right? They print the money, they control money. They control how much money there is. Why don't they print $1 million, have the bridge be getting built, and then take $1 million out of their taxes and just burn it. Get rid of it. It's gone. Throw it in a government safe to be taken out of for the spending in the future. Or whatever. It's out of circulation entirely. And why don't they just do that to have basically unlimited money to do stuff? Right? I think that makes sense, right? Like... and then, you know what? Then taxes are more of, like... Yeah. I think right now, I feel like switching to this other system right this second would be impossible. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I think it'd be too hard with all the debts or whatever, but like if you really think about it, like, that is also an option. And that way, taxes are directly related to how much money they need to get rid of for how much stuff they are doing. So years where they don't really need to do much stuff, or as much stuff, they don't need as much taxes to get rid of. Just doing stuff in the opposite order. Also, I already 100% know what I need to do. I need to take this brick and I need to throw it at this cop. Yeah, no, money isn't real. That's part of why I'm like, why can't we just do that?
Are you sure about doing that?
Banks make infinite money all the time? Well, yeah, no, the money that they have is the money everyone else has. They're... Nothing wrong with a little rabble-rousing.
Just make sure to only hit the bot so you don't hurt somebody else. Ready? Go for it! Toss it!
Hey!
But I have to admire the brutish efficiency. While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to incite a riot, I have to prioritize Hayden's safety over their right to protest.
I mean...
I have a feeling Jess won't be pleased, though. Not that she ever seems pleased. I
don't think banks are allowed to print, at least in the US, they're not allowed to print money. banks can make up fake digital money, I think, to an extent, but physical money, there is like a set limit. It's part of why if everybody decided to just take all of their money out of the banks, they would go out of business.
Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder?
You know what else? I've always wondered how hard is it to start a bank as a business? Because if you really think about it, what do you need to start a bank? You need, like, a safe, right? And that's it. The ability to print cards. But the thing is that, like, I've actually sat and looked at my old credit cards before, or like debit cards or credit cards or whatever. I've taken them apart. They're the same, like, CQC chips for the most part as everything else. And then they have the magnetic strip. But it feels like you could just get a printer, like the proper printer. Because, like, Subway was printing off cards with the magnetic strip. So you get those CQC cards, you print stuff off. CQC, didn't know you needed to know how to fight when making a... Okay, I'm probably using the wrong acronym. You know what I'm meaning, though, right? The like little chip that lets you do the tap, like in Amiibos. Those youths over yonder.
Culture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia.
It's funnier not to.
Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
Could not hurt to check it out.
Right. We should approach them cautiously as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even point us to the true culprits. Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch them.
Okay.
We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own.
Okay.
I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them. The wicked flee when no man pursueth. The autocab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive. We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them. Perhaps we should call Tomcat.
Why Tomcat, not our
Maybe
cop
they can
friend?
do some bit of techno-wizardry and stop that cab.
Oh, okay. Good idea. Ring them up.
Excellent. Hold on while I connect us.
But yeah, like, I was just like... Like, I don't think that they're necessarily good companies or whatever, but I do think it'd be fun. Like, how hard is it to start a bank? I feel like you would make bank running a bank.
Howdy, folks. How's
Dumb
the
guy.
data cache going?
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat.
Also, thank you for the hydrate, Lily.
We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an autocab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
Oof, no can do, little guy.
Oh.
Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in. Unless...
Okay.
Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec.
Alright.
Alright. That went faster than spit on a skillet.
Then spit on a
A
skillet.
few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network. Do me a favor and don't ask why.
Okay.
The back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system now. Wait. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI.
Okay.
Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
I know what a VI is. Your accent. Oh no, you can be so mean in this game. Your accent's really annoying with all this technical jargon. Damn. what can we do?
I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turn, I'm passing control to you.
Okay.
Hold tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking.
Oh, okay.
Just push on the map and load it up on Turn's face. Sorry, Turn.
Ooh, they're on the move.
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you. You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you. You just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you.
Okay.
You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead. I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them. Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around.
Okay.
Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this old trick is over.
I'll tap into the cab control node they're currently arriving at. Our top priority is to ensure they cannot leave the area Tomcat's given us access to.
Okay.
I'll mark the southern exit as closed first. We only have time to block off 2 routes before the auto cab will make a decision and move. We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them.
Right.
Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to short wire the auto cab.
Okay, okay.
Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off. What do you think our next move should be?
Okay, so first things first, I think part of me thinks this will be too hard of a mess to deal with, so we shouldn't even try this one. We should try to wire them back this way. Let's block them to the east.
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not here.
Okay.
We can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time. Plan ahead, and we should be able to get them. Got it?
Okay. Alright, so then we want to block this one. And honestly, if they go that way, that's fine. Can't go that way. All right. Not that one. So they're staying closed after I do it, so... Actually... Okay. There. Alright, I did it. This one. Block that. Yeah. Can I unblock some of these now as like my turn? Traffic may resume. That one.
We've got them now.
Yeah, that actually was kind of fun. I kind of like that.
I'm gonna go stop them, and then we can interrogate the miscreants.
Sure.
What the hell do you want?
Yo, I love his hair.
You think you're messing with, huh?
You two.
You ain't got nothing on us, and if you don't get out of my way, I'll mess you up.
Yo, what a stylish way to wear your glasses. One ear completely off, hanging from your nose. That's so goofy looking. Is he doing that on purpose? Can you imagine if that actually was like the style? Just one ear, glasses, sunglasses. I hate that I can kind of see it if you give it enough time. Because it'd probably stay.
Hey, what do you think we should do?
This music sounds so much like a Sonic the Hedgehog song, doesn't it? Maybe a little slow, but you speed this up like 2 times, like a time and a half speed. This would sound so much like a Sonic the Hedgehog song.
We haven't observed them doing anything illegal, and we could potentially make this go over smoothly. Or we could share news of this encounter with Lexi before things get out of hand.
Yeah, okay,
These two seem agitated already, and it may be best to make sure they're handled by the appropriate authorities. Those are the options I deduced. Questions or cops? It's up to you. How do you want to do this?
Smart to grill them and see what they know.
We just have a few questions for you, sirs, if you'd be so kind as to give us a few minutes of your time.
Did you not hear what I...
Maybe we should just answer their questions.
Okay.
I mean, we didn't do anything wrong, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right! We ain't got nothing to hide.
I love that you could have done this in Cyberpunk. Like, this whole, like, it's something about it, like, I love... Yeah, like, my brain is just like, they should have let you hack streetlights in Cyberpunk. That would have been such a good idea. So what's in your bag?
You a cop? Cause if you ain't, we ain't got nothing in the bag.
Okay. What's the spray paint for?
We're newbie street artists.
These are the tools of our trade.
These are all above board and legal.
Okay.
We just got done making a piece for a client.
I'm pretty sure most street art is illegal, but sure.
That's right. We're artists.
Right. Why'd you run?
Running? Who was I running from? You calling me a coward?
I kind of love
I
him.
don't think that's what they were insinuating.
You calling me a coward?
Right. We just got places to get to, and gotta go fast. You're holding us up.
Right after the Sonic the Hedgehog comment, of course. This is ridiculous.
Enough! Stop assuming you can misdirect us with blustery words and feigned ignorance. I've matched the hues of those paints and the patterns of the bottom of your shoes with 95% accuracy to the scene of Hayden Weber's apartment. Now tell us what you were doing there and why you stole Hayden's data cache.
Okay.
You're accusing us of stealing? Why, I oughta...
Why, I gotta...
To us. Maybe we just answer their questions so they don't go to the cops?
Damn it, Oliver! I told you I'm Starfucker now!
That is an amazing name! I was Chad, but now I'm Starfucker.
I only went along with this because you said we would go to a movie afterwards. I don't even care about this human revolution stuff. Just because your dad...
Don't talk about my dad.
Oh.
Fine. Whatever. We'll answer your friggin' questions.
Why tag Hayden's apartment?
Aw, man. No big reason. I mean, he's a big hotshot researcher at Parallax, right?
I love that they changed his name to Starfucker! Alright, yeah, sure.
We heard a rumor his place was empty. Who's gonna pass up a sweet target like that? We don't need any more of this tech shit, like your lippy Rom over there.
Okay. Do you know anything about Hayden's kidnapping?
Kidnapped? He's been kidnapped?
Shit, we ain't got nothing to do with that. We just sliced the door controls and trashed the place. Wasn't nobody there.
Why'd you take the data cache?
I told you we didn't steal nothing.
Be quiet, Chad. We don't want to go to juvie. Here, you can have it.
Okay.
Okay, well, thanks for giving it back.
Stay out of trouble. You're good kids.
Yeah, whatever. Just get out of my way.
We hope you find that Hayden guy. And we're real sorry. We weren't trying to hurt anyone.
Interesting.
All right, let's go catch that movie.
Great. Can we get dinner first?
Hey, yo.
Sure. Whatever you want.
Incoming call from Tomcat.
Alright.
Hey, folks. Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node. She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt.
Alright.
Did you get the data cache?
Yes, those punks happen to have it.
Hooray!
Oh, great. We don't have time to worry about it right now, though. Go to Stardust and drop it off with Majid for me, okay? He'll hold it to pass on to me once I get there. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're gonna be moving their logs from one secure server to another.
Okay.
I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. Let's
All right.
go. Our mission for Jess is done.
Okay, cool. Map. To Stardust.
Welcome to Stardust.
Welcome to Stardust.
There's Majid. We should leave this data cache with him first, like Tomcat asked.
You again? All right, I'll let you in. But you better stay out of trouble.
Okay.
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone.
Yeah.
Must have been you, huh? Alright then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor. Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out what happened to Hayden.
Okay.
I called up a buddy who's on night shift for Parallax tonight. He can buzz you in. But if anything happens, you broke in. This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while. Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
Okay, cool.
I kind of feel like dancing now. Want to join me?
Yeah. Let's boogie.
We really should stay focused on our goals, but I suppose I shouldn't rain on every parade.
Yeah.
So have fun.
Anyway, Majid. Here's your data cache.
All right. Tomcat asked me to take that off your hands and pass it on to them later. Thanks for getting it to me.
Yeah.
I won't pester you about what it is. I know things are always very hush-hush with Tomcat.
I love that, just because it's a cyberpunk future, everyone's just like, yeah, you're probably doing something shady. I shouldn't know.
I'll make sure they get it later today.
Excellent. Thank you.
You know what?
Hey, good to see you.
I'd like a drink, please.
What are you having?
Dougies and cream.
Let me...
Dictionary, the open alcohol...
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
Dougies and cream is 45% amaretto, melon liqueur. That does not sound like what that would be. Tastes like rock candy. Yumbo.
Thanks, son.
Sounds good.
Here you go.
I'll be honest, with a drink name like Dougies and Cream, I would assume it would have like Oreos in it. Or
hey, good to see
the
you.
equivalent of.
What are you having?
Give me a bionic
Hey,
femme.
What? This one is...
Mango, strawberry, coconut, energy drink. 19.9 credits a pop.
Rawr.
Okay.
Here you go.
I think you can drink 3 drinks before you're wasted.
Hey, good to... What are you having?
7 minutes.
Hey, hon.
7 minutes is
This
all I
one
can
is-
spend on you. 7 Up and whipped cream liqueur?
Thanks, honey bear. Here you go.
Alright, cool. Okay. There we go. Ah, dang it! No, it was 3. That was your limit. Grr. Okay. Look up here.
Somehow you convinced yourself that you had an extra ear you needed amputated from your buttocks. Luckily, it was found there was no such affliction.
Okay. There is something else we must do. I remembered this achievement, and I want to get it. Hassie Light. A Sassy Hassie. A full stuffed Hassie. Mango Hassie. Hoisin Hassie. How about a Halfin Hassie? Neo Hassie? Super large Hassie? Another with a grape Hassie? Hassie Zero? Hassie Hot Chocolate? Neo Hassie? Half and half. Okay, it's repeating. Because we need to drink every Hassie in the game. A full stuffed Hassie. How many types of Hassie have we tried? Oh, we already did that. Never mind. Moving on. Alright, I guess to Dog Patch. Alright.
This is the place Tomcat said we should head to. Unassuming and quiet. I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear. The crime statistics are quite alarming, so let us get done with our errand here and move on to safer ground.
Right. Don't be worried about getting mugged.
I can't help it. Stealing a ROM is considered petty theft, and I'd really rather not be taken by some miscreants out to pawn me for a minor amount of credits.
I mean, you're sapient, though. Just Let them take you and then leave.
Our hypothetical kidnapper wouldn't even be punished worse than a slap on the wrist if it were a first offense. Though, I suppose I shouldn't get too worked up about the legal system not accounting for machine sapience. I am the first. That I know of, anyway.
Right, of course. Street art.
You know, right after we found Hayden's apartment in such disarray, I started looking into graffiti and street art more thoroughly. I've never much considered doing any of it myself, but it seems like an interesting avenue to pursue once I move beyond abstract expressionism.
I love that he's a little artist. That just, I don't know, that makes me happy. That's really cute.
The simpler tags, visual shoutings of identity and existence. They exhibit a feeling I can sympathize with, but it's these larger pieces, riots of color and chaos, that really interest me.
Once I learned that most graffiti is done, like, most graffiti that's, like, complicated and not just, like, words, is usually done with, stencils, it made me really kind of want to get into it. Like, I played Infamous Second Son, and, in Infamous Second Son, like, he kind of shows you the whole, because he's a graffiti artist in that, he shows you the whole, production of, like, you take multiple colors and these cardboard stencils, and you like tape them all together, and you cut out the bits, and you tape them up on the wall, and you spray paint over it, and you make layers or whatever. And once I saw how that all went, it did make me really want to go learn how to do that. I think that would be really fun. I can sympathize with, but it's these larger pieces, riots of color. Okay.
Petty vandalism is beneath me, but there are other avenues for the practice. For example, did you know that Los Angeles in the mid-2030s legalized the tagging of mural-style street art on any building without requiring permission from the owner or city?
Oh.
It was chaos of the highest degree for a while, but now the place is truly remarkable.
That sounds interesting. I feel like
Perhaps I will visit once this is all done with.
That graffiti is actually the symbol of gonzo journalism.
Ah, I hadn't even noticed.
Gonzo journalism? I don't know what that means.
Do you have much experience with gonzo journalism yourself? Reporting after or during direct participation? If you do end up writing in this experience, whatever you produce would be the very definition of it. You're too close to be objective now, and you're a key subject in this event.
Just be the very definition of it.
It doesn't seem to be your usual style, but you couldn't go another route at this point, and you're in the clear as you didn't instigate the situation.
Yeah?
I've never had much interest in the practice, but spending so much time around you has taught me to look at events in a different light. Perhaps only because I can verify your personal experiences as fact.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm rambling again, aren't I? And we're on a schedule. I don't even want to think about this. What if we don't find Hayden? What if we do? My memory processors are shot from the stress of the past day. It's already taken a toll on me.
A shot from this. Okay. Interesting. So, well, I mean, honestly, I'm shocked we haven't spent more time down, like there's not been more downtime. Has it really only been a single day?
But never mind. Let's find that access node. Let's find Hayden.
Generator. A beautiful turbo generator out here just generating energy. Wonder what's using all this extra power. The generator cool, or else, you know, it'll break. You can't pull it off the generator no matter how hard you try. All good pipes do. It's piping out that energy. This fan needs no service. Solidly built, not easy to get into without smashing them apart. Not yet. Hold on. That is a funny idea. Pretty Grammy, stop touching it.
I've taken a few photos of this piece and other sights we've seen along our journey. I'm going to put together a digital scrapbook of sorts when this is all over. I'm going to show it to Hayden.
Okay, but yeah. Item. No! No! I wanted to pour the spoiled milk in the thing! I didn't think it was a permanent option. That would have been so funny! No!
This is the door to an apartment building. It's not the access node.
Higher.
Don't! The access node is Don't wake the Nabots!
Nabots?
Did I say Nabots? I meant neighbors. Sorry, I'm really tired. Besides, this is the wrong door. The guard isn't actually here. You need to press the buzzer on the door to get access.
Okay.
Parallax Walk, AN-19 security.
Hello?
Yes, can I help you?
We're friends of
I
Jess.
was wondering when you'd get there. You're at the access node on Cesar Chavez in Indiana, right?
That's right.
Good. Be quick. Don't touch anything. Got it? This conversation never happened. And you're on your own if you get caught out there.
Okay.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
This is it. Let's go inside, and I'll call Tomcat.
Alright.
This place doesn't look like it's had any maintenance in years. I hope the systems are still functional. Oh, I forgot you can't see in darkness. Maybe that switch over there adjusts the lighting.
Light switch. Right.
Oh, Tomcat is pinging us, forwarding video and audio.
Howdy! Y'all at the access node?
I love the idea that his little, like, ball head is just people's faces when we're on calls. Like, just... It's cute.
I'm in once Turn makes physical access.
Of course, Tomcat. Just walk me through how to connect myself, and I'll give you the necessary system permissions to use me as an interface.
Just patch yourself into the links terminal down there, and I should be able to get started.
Connecting wirelessly to it now.
All right.
Permissions granted. Please be careful in there.
Don't worry, though. I'm an old hand at this. You won't notice a thing.
Okay.
1 sec. Oh, shoot. Y'all have a bit more to do before I can get the info we need. This system's still running on old cassettes, and the recall slot is empty. Can't pull up Hayden's info file without it. There should be a cassette on the opposite side of the wall we can overwrite with the recall program. Pretty sure all that one was used for was phone monitoring. You know, from back when phone networks were separate from data networks?
Right. I think that's so crazy. Like, sometimes I look at, like, the phone lines that are still around, and I'm like, why?
I swear, y'all, I just turned 22.
But yeah, no, I'm surprised we haven't started to replace, like, especially with fiber optic internet being a thing and that being a cable. Like, I am actually shocked we haven't started replacing phone lines with fiber optic internet because nobody uses landlines anymore. But we already have the node to, like, connect it into all the houses. So, like, I feel like that would be the easiest way to, like, you know what I mean?
Anyways, we need to move that cassette across the room to access the records. Figure out how to do that, and hit me back up when you've done it.
Okay. Dirty tangled wires lay on the floor. Where are the standards? A list of all the things to check to make sure everything is running okay.
According to this poster, the data cassettes can only be moved by using the links panel to control the utility arm.
Okay. Link server Z77 Gamma. Welcome to Links. Authentication needed. Okay, let's try that again. Operate data transfer arm. Retract arm. Turn arm. Move arm left. Extend arm. Retract arm, I guess. Turn arm. Move arm right. Extend arm.
Nice job.
All right.
I'm gonna put some more pressure on them to move the data now, and we'll see if we can't slurp it right out of this network trunk. You would have thought that someone would have noticed and decommissioned this access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but this mouse is happy to play while the cat is away.
Yeah. Why is this place usable for us anyway?
Way back when I was a youngin', when I first hacked into Parallax's network, I mostly did it to make a point, yeah?
Right.
They were just about to launch the MeshNet system, and I wanted to show the whole darned world that their security had more holes in it than Swiss cheese. Of course, I wasn't too shy about poking in a few more holes of my own devising while I was there. After putting in some more tricky software backdoors, I went ahead and deleted this access node off the maintenance schedule.
Ah, I see.
Then I reassigned the guy who was supposed to keep an eye on it to a different location. They were in the process of buying up a whole gaggle of these nodes in preparation to set up a private network for themselves.
Okay.
All just to use for the MeshNet launch. Maybe a little too confident of them. Most of the software holes have been patched out as they've upgraded their network, but this old place is just as forgotten as I left it.
Why would they move the data?
I've been targeting one of their data centers with a botnet-driven DDoS attack, hitting every port into its network that I can find.
Okay.
Ain't likely to do much, but toss in a few attempts to crack the firewall and their VIs are shitting bricks. It's standard procedure for them to move their sensitive data to a different data center in case the attacker actually gets in. Make enough noise and it'll scare them enough into taking some defensive action, which is where we want them.
Right.
The files are more vulnerable in transit.
Let us know when you're done.
Now y'all just hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split.
Interesting.
Surveillance camera footage.
That face.
Oh, God. Oh, Turin. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, wait.
What is it, Tomcat? What did you find?
He's gone, Turin.
Oh.
Of course he's gone, Tomcat. That's why we're here.
Shit. I mean, he's gone, Turin.
Oh.
Hayden is dead.
Well, that obviously isn't right, Tomcat.
Oh no.
Why would they kill him? Can you send me the relevant files? You must have missed something.
I don't think you should see it, but if you're sure. Parallax, they had security cam footage from the hallway outside Hayden's apartment encrypted on their network. Just a short clip. It looks like Hayden started to struggle with a couple of big dudes when they broke through the door and one of them shot him. I also found some chatter about it on some darknet channels.
Oh.
It wasn't a kidnapping. Somebody went there to murder him. I'm so damn sorry.
Wow. Oh.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Tomcat. I think I'll walk back to the apartment. I need some time to run some calculations about this new scenario. If you'll excuse me.
Should you follow them?
I'd need some time for myself, too.
If you say so. Yeah, I'm gonna keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system.
Alright.
I'll try to find some kind of lead on why this whole thing started in the first place.
To be fair, getting shot doesn't mean you die, though. He could be alive still, and kidnapped, but now with a bullet hole.
Maybe I can find something out about who killed Hayden and why Parallax has a copy of the footage. It ain't much of a silver lining, but we have the answer on Hayden's fate. Maybe it's time to call it quits. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Okay, I think this is the end of the chapter. Yeah, I called it. So what do you think of this game so far? Do you guys like this? We've done a couple of episodes of this.
Oh, you're back.
How are you doing?
You know, Hayden was a brilliant programmer, far ahead of his time. I am a machine, and intrinsically, I do not have all the glands and visceral chemical reactions that make humans so emotional and brilliant. But his code is a flawless replication of that, inside my own personality algorithms.
He does. He looks so sad.
I don't think I've ever felt this anger. It fouls my processors and fills my RAM with frustrating, half-finished plans of revenge. My motherboard burns in my casing from how little I can rest.
It's totally fine. Or like the Turing test that proves if a robot is sentient or not.
I'm in pain, and I can't make it go away. I do not like the thoughts I'm having about the people who did this to him.
I meant, sorry, sapient. You know what I mean. Sentient versus sapient is such a... yeah. They are very distinct things. He is like a fully sapient being, not just sentient. Or he supposedly is.
I could. I can disable those modules. But if I turn off every emotion I don't want to feel, what does that make me? Would I still be me? If I were human, turning off my emotions would be seen as extremely unhealthy.
Not necessarily. There's a reason antidepressants are a thing.
There is a wealth of information on the meshnet about human psychology. I just don't know how much of it applies to myself. Either way, Hayden deserves my grief. It is my way of honoring him. It may be the only way I can. I offer it freely.
Right.
Did you see the jade plant?
Oh.
It's doing well, despite the hardships it has gone through. There is a lesson there. I don't know that I can listen.
He saved
right
Wilty!
now, but I'll try. helping me? I need you.
Oh, it's the line from the trailer.
To find the bastards who killed my progenitor.
Hearing him swear feels so wrong.
I need to finish this. I don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see this through.
We'll bring them to justice, Turing.
Justice. Yes, good. I knew you'd keep me from losing myself in this.
Yeah.
Let's make sure they have the appropriate time to atone for their crimes in prison. Even if it takes the rest of their lives. I think for now we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death between you, Tomcat, and I. It may give us an edge if the people we seek don't know how much we've already discovered. We'll talk after you've had some time to rest. You likely need sleep, and I need some time to... I need some time.
Needs to clear some processors, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, the 22nd now. I wonder if we did lose some days.
I trust you slept well.
Yeah. Doing the getting wasted and stuff. Sure, how about you, Turing?
I had ample time to recharge my internal batteries.
That's not what I meant.
It is upsetting that Hayden is... gone. But life for the rest of us goes on, yes? We still have a mystery to unravel, and I will waste no further processing time over something I cannot reverse. There is no point.
Right.
Now that we are both refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures. Let's talk about how things are going so far.
Okay.
Since your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you, we can start there. So far, I might have expected a more inquisitive nature with those we meet, especially on a strong lead.
Right.
People will listen to you more than they will me, so it's important to dig deep when possible. You're diligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you.
Right.
Let's pick up the pace a little in this regard, then. Your strong investigative prowess will prove invaluable. Don't forget that. Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we've performed in other responsibilities, specifically our choices in overcoming obstacles. Our first major hurdle proved challenging.
Right.
But we made use of our surroundings and found a creative avenue.
Of course.
On the other hand, while violent approaches may be equally efficient, we should avoid them whenever possible to mitigate any additional risk. Just keep in mind the consequences of a reckless solution. I fear they will only get more severe from here on. Finally, I was quite impressed by your ability to adapt on the fly, as they say, and perform so well when thrust into a sudden situation.
Okay.
Lastly, I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important.
Okay.
I was very impressed with your negotiation abilities with those kids. We got our data cache, and they went on their way, and hopefully learned a lesson too.
Right.
As for Jess, she has already been very helpful, and now that we know she's an attorney, her potential to continue being useful is high.
She never actually said that! I made the guess she was an attorney! Haha! And I was correct, game!
Things so far haven't been smooth, but if you get a chance to be nice to her, try to take it. Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around.
Yeah.
She could prove to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business. Tomcat seems to genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us.
All right.
Of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with, too.
I mean, Detective Rivers is who I kind of lean towards, but that's fair.
And finally, you and I must say, we have worked together better than I ever expected. I hope you feel the same.
Yeah.
I feel confident in our combined ability, and I enjoy your company as well. Please, continue showing me around the city as we continue our search. Unfortunately, we've just about run out of leads. Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside.
I'm sure they did.
I hope so, but I feel a little bad for relying on them as much as we do. Always going so far for Hayden. They must have been close.
Oh,
speaking of them,
maybe they were
incoming
dating
call
or
from
something.
Tomcat. Forwarding video and audio.
I love that he pulls a different, his face entirely changes when he hits like a robot deep programming thing. Like forwarding video and audio, or whenever Hassie gets mentioned, it's like if Coca-Cola made it so you had to say only positive things if you were a virtual intelligence of some sort. Just like delicious Coca-Cola.
Morning. Turin, how you been doing, huh?
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
Well,
right.
Okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at.
Yes.
Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it. A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs, juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us.
Right. Well, I mean, that on its own is probably good stuff to go copy and keep a hold of.
It'll take me a while to decrypt all of Hayden's files, but maybe we'll find something there.
Right.
So, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this. Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend.
Okay.
Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye. It seems that the network security head there is asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen.
Okay.
When you see the site from the outside of the network, things have changed up. A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone.
Right.
Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown. I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. Her name is Zen.
Right.
I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
It does seem to be a
Don't
bit
I
of a
work for that
stretch.
company?
But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
Yeah, we'd be happy to look into it.
Alright. I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in. And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
No problem, Turin. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been through some shit in the past few days.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine. I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death.
I mean, I guess he's a robot. He would be able to, you know, he's AI. He should be able to process things a little faster than people or
It's time to
humans.
move on with the investigation.
God, I just microaggressioned myself.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Alright.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
Alright, later, turn.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous. I've highlighted the COS-IO Corp office building on your map.
Okay.
Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight.
Oh, also, this is apparently Mark's halfway through the game. Chapter 3. So we are exactly 50% through the whole game.
Displaying.
Yo, Gmail's still around?
I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatment and would not call myself presentable for a video call. Still,
Right.
I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance.
Of course.
I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research.
Okay.
She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs.
Okay.
Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you. But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home.
Interesting.
I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days.
Okay.
I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Interesting.
People should send voice messages more.
Ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research.
Like, genuinely, like, you know the problem with texting? So, like, texting is better than a call, right? Because a text is faster and it's just easier, right? A call becomes like a whole thing and it's like whatever, right? I get that. I do think voice texts like what he just sent us is better than a text, because a text doesn't have tone. So you can actually hear like the tone of voice doing it that way. Like, we should make that a big more of a thing. I'm actually like sitting here being like, maybe like that's an option in my text app. So I'm like, maybe I should try just voice texting people for like a day or two and see how I feel. See if people like return the voice texts. I think that'd be kind of fun. Just as an experiment, even. Because I don't think I've ever gotten a voice text. Even though I see it as an option on my my text message app. Working with Flower Cybernetics, understand just how little I knew about his research.
Maybe this melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction.
Yeah.
He must have kept my development secret for a reason. Hopefully we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map.
Alright.
Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB, or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home.
Alright.
Up to you where to go first.
Of course.
Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant. It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech? It's fitting. They're the two factors that make Neo-SF so unique and wonderful. If we explore them both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
Wilty seems to be hanging in there. Looks like you're gonna be just fine after all.
You really pulled it off. I'm impressed.
Didn't you do most of the work to Wilty? Alright, still not fixed. The ooze grows ever larger. Alright, your once trusty machine has been downgraded to paperweight status. Sniffle. Only conversation partner you have. The plus side, your face's reflection on the screen resembles a human. Alright. Alright. First and foremost, we need to save. Yep. Still Celvion. Cool. Alright. So we have another hour here still.
Wow, you really like giving hugs. Good thing I do too.
Yeah. Do you have anything interesting to say still?
You can now either follow. It depends on
Just
what
repeating
you want
that.
our focus to be on in terms of. Up to you where to go.
Alright. There's more adventuring to do. Alright. It's not the most well-designed function. Beep stoically back at you. Alright.
Ready to head out?
Yeah, let's go. Yippee. Alright, I'm gonna say let's go media company.
Here we are.
But yeah, no, I really think that, like, give me, like, a day on, like, a Wednesday or something where I can just go all night. Or a Monday. And I will get the, I think I can get this game done.
The COS.io Corporation office building. It looks like most of the businesses on this block are a part of the same corporate coalition under COS.io.
Is that important?
Well, perhaps. At the very least, it means it's unlikely they're the ones interfering with Augmented Eye's articles. Not impossible, but unlikely.
Right. How so?
Generally, the companies in a coalition don't have a whole lot of overlap.
Oh, wait.
Augmented Eye is a news app focused on local tech and culture stories, with an emphasis on hybrids' rights and cybernetics issues.
So it's like a
None of the other
Zaibatsu.
Companies in the coalition cover news, so they aren't related at all, which is very much standard practice for these groups. They have nothing to gain by inviting companies with whom they compete, and thus none of them would benefit by trying to undermine Augmented Eye's credibility as a news source.
Okay, wait, yeah. So yeah, it's 100% a Zaibatsu. Can you tell me more about these coalitions?
In the early 2020s, the California government was pretty much going bankrupt.
Yeah, alright.
A poor national economy and repeated voter initiatives meant the state didn't have the tax revenue to continue running municipal services.
That actually isn't true. I think California is the state that makes the most money, but sure.
They kept pushing the tax burden down the totem pole until poorer cities were just flat broke.
That's happening in the entire United States, but sure.
No police, no road work, complete public service collapse.
Once again, I mean, kind of just
Then,
America,
one of the smaller
sure.
cities sold all of their public infrastructure, police and fire included, to a private corporation.
That is, alright, not yet.
This was eventually challenged in court, but several Silicon Valley corporations started a grassroots initiative to have citizens pass an amendment to the state constitution allowing it.
Depressingly likely?
They succeeded, and most of the major cities in the state sold off their public services to private corporations.
Depressingly likely?
Some places, like Los Angeles, just sold to the highest bidder.
Depressingly likely?
Which is probably why LA is essentially in a constant gang turf war, with one side wearing the uniforms of the studio-owned police force.
I'm listening.
The cities in the Bay Area were a little more selective, and most of the municipal services are owned by multi-corporation coalitions. They split the bill of running the city between them and keep each other from being too corrupt in their usage of the police force and such, from fear of a PR disaster and being kicked out of the coalition.
Okay, okay.
It means there isn't as much money going around, which is why the NSFPD's equipment is out of date and the meshnet is so successful over normal cable networks.
Okay. Why would cable still be a thing? But
After
sure.
all, without the promise of a city infrastructure bought and paid for, the corporations all treat running the city like a charity and PR stunt.
I kind of get that.
But at least
Alright.
the police aren't irredeemably corrupt. The fire trucks still show up on time, and the water runs to all parts of the city. That can't be said for some areas of the state.
I didn't realize things were that bad elsewhere. Why hasn't the federal government stepped in?
I haven't spent enough time learning about the subject, or politics in general, to give you an educated answer.
Just a full-on politics of this point-and-click adventure games world. That's interesting, though.
If I go by the posts people make on the meshnet, I'd say a combination of having bigger fish to fry and caving to corporate pressure. People seem certain that the larger multinational companies would love to be able to buy their own towns on a national scale, and are pumping money into Congress to try and make that happen.
That actually is already happening. Didn't Elon Musk try to buy a town in Texas? Make an old company town? I swear that was a thing.
They hold up Neo-SF as an example of their success, while trying to bury the problems in LA as an anomaly. Combine that with unrest abroad, and I guess they don't have a whole lot of motivation to try and stop it. Historical precedent seems to lend credence to this interpretation, if you're willing to believe my hasty readings on the subject.
You know what? Fair enough. Thanks for filling me in.
You're welcome. I am happy to assist.
Interesting. Hilo plant. Hey there, little one. How's it growing? I just got like 5 achievements for things that we're already way past. Like, I got an achievement for listening to all of Turing's lectures, because apparently Turing is done lecturing us now about the state of the world. But I got one for saving Wilty from forever ago.
Bolbitis riparia, one of the more popular display ferns in recent times. Expensive, given the cost of caring for it. The species is native to threatened tropical forests, but it became a popular import after being endorsed by a former child star turned conservationist.
Interesting. I prefer to only converse with revolving doors. Right, of course. It's voice controlled. The screen begins to cycle through business listings and your available options. Are you having fun talking to this car? Yes. Oh, you are? Oh, well then please keep talking to it. Nobody inside can hear you. Everybody outside thinks there's something wrong with you. Right. Perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune of credits on a car. Floor to ceiling window inside. There's a bunch of security guards and rows of elevators behind them. All right. Use Use a plant? Okay. New environmental ordinance, tampering with a bioplanter gets stronger community service sentences than most misdemeanors. It's an enclosed plant. All right. Well, anyway. Open door.
The meshnet says Augmented Eye's SF office is run by an individual named Zin, and Tomcat confirmed she's expecting us. All we have to do now is head up and talk to her. No shenanigans this time.
What shenanigans have I done? Professional care these plants receive puts your well-intentioned yet misguided overwatering to shame. Scoot the plant an inch or so to the left. There, perfectly symmetrical now. What harmony. What are you? Just can't leave plants well enough alone. IK-47 Executive Series ROM designed for office and high-level account maintenance. Higher.
The IK-47 aren't known for being verbose. Better leave it.
Oh, okay. The Bay Bridge from here. Weather forecast. People are out here having Super Nintendos, the 2060s. All the old hits like Yoinky's Peninsula, Water Rash, Super Slug 3, Revenge of the Super Slug. Look at this photograph. Picture of a toupee. It's an odd thing to frame. Oh wait, that's an animal of some kind. Yeah. Got motivational posters unironically. As inspirational as it is, the walls of at home are too dangerous to touch. Alright. Also, you know, theft. It's been meticulously trimmed and treated. Alright, moving on. Stares at you, don't look away. Seems perfectly happy with the one-sided conversation it's having with the office. This probably gets sung to in between its hourly spritzes and daily soil massages. That's just an old rumor. You're not actually supposed to blow into the cartridge. Right. An open duck game.
This game gives me the urge to start quacking uncontrollably.
Did they also make Duck
Something
Game?
wrong
Why
with
is
me?
there so much ads in this game for that? Quacking uncontrollably. Until the next generation of games. Thin poster? Office paintings. It just looks like color splotches on an off-white background. So you don't speak either. Your move, Splotchy!
Not my style, but I like the warm tones.
Desk. That curves out at the edges. Photograph. Be easier to talk to if there was less hair and more distinguishable features. I have to be running out of things to interact with. It's a window, not your bathroom mirror. No time for embarrassing pep talks. It'll get jealous. Alright. Anyway. Yo. Hi, Zin.
Oh, hello. Welcome
hello.
to Augmented Eye.
Right.
You must be the journalist my network admin said would be showing up. Have a seat. Would you like a drink?
Water would be nice.
My assistant will bring it right away. Look, I'll start off by saying I'm a little uncomfortable about bringing in another journalist to look into this.
Right.
Whatever you dig up, I'll have to explain to the rest of the press. But it's still better than the other options.
Okay.
Chances are I have another corporation scoping out my territory. If they aren't in the coalition, they'll be expecting a corporate spy, not a news hound. If they are in the coalition, it won't look good for me to send in my own reporters against my allies.
Right.
Even if I do end up being right. So if I'm damned either way, I'd rather it be by the media. At least then we can fight back on a familiar battlefield. Now, what do you know about our problem here?
Someone's tampering with articles on your mesh.
That's the long and short of it. My network admin is pulling their hair out over it. I'm not going to pretend I understand everything they say, but from what I understand, the changes to our articles aren't being made from inside our network. The versions on our servers are still the originals, but at some point after they hit the mesh, they get changed. I'm hoping that you can do some digging, maybe hit up your contacts and get a lead on who might be doing it. Even if I have to get answers from the nightly news, it will be a big help.
What kind of changes are being made?
Mostly little things. Word choice, tone of the writing, things that make the writer appear more or less extreme on a topic. So far, almost all of the edits seem to be making our articles more positive on new technologies coming out, and more critical of organizations like the Human Revolution.
Interesting.
That's actually what tipped us off. A harsh criticism one of my writers made about the Human Revolution protests was changed to be downright vitriolic, and I had a hell of a time putting out the fires. My writers and readers aren't exactly fans of them, but I'd rather not pick fights with the Human Revolution if I don't have to.
Why are you so sure this isn't an inside job?
I guess I'm not, but my network admin assures me it's all coming from somewhere else.
Okay.
They told me that they tore out all of the routers that broadcast to the mesh and replaced them with fresh ones. All kinds of tricks involving IP addresses and DNS changes that I'm not going to even begin to claim to understand.
Alright.
I pay them big bucks, so I'm inclined to believe them unless you dig up something that tells me otherwise.
Do you have any idea where I should start looking?
Not really. My admin says that only someone with intimate access to Parallax's network protocols could make these kind of changes as something passes across the net. Personally, I think it's a clever hacker rather than someone inside Parallax itself. The public trust rating of Parallax makes them look like a saint among wolves, so their control over the mesh network provisions is strangling. It's trivially easy to set up ROMs to use a different OS than LIPS or a different meshnet protocol without that trust. Or, you know, Parallax is abusing its power to spread pro-tech propaganda. Doubtful they need to.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll be a good journo and bring me back the right answer.
Journo? We should start calling journalists journos. That's great. Alright, that's a start.
I know tin hat conspiracies aren't an ideal start, but it's the best we can do with the info we have. Anything else I can tell you, off the record? If you want it
like
on
Corpo?
the record,
yeah, exactly.
And a really good cigar.
I will say that, I will say, though, the piece of, the piece of slang from Cyberpunk 2077, I almost said 007, 2077, that has stuck with me the most is calling people Corpo. Is just the word Corpo. I think Corpo has actually graduated from Cyberpunk into full-on part of like slang. I think people just say that now. Because I hear so many people say Corpo. That was a made up like version of a, like, they made that for Cyberpunk. Like, sure, I'm pretty sure it was made up for the Cyberpunk TTRPG, but no one said Corpo before Cyberpunk, so I just think it's funny that out of all the slang they made up, that was the one that became real. Anyway, that, like, they actually had some slang graduate to the real world. Can you think of any reason why you're being targeted?
Like what? There isn't much more I can tell you about Augmented Eye, really.
They left a mark? Yeah.
It's a fairly simple and straightforward operation, if I say so myself.
Okay.
We started off in Venezuela as a sleek current events and news organization.
Venezuela?
Almost 10 years ago now. We focus on more in-depth reporting of on-the-street happenings, on top of major news.
Alright.
We are one of the few good ones left. Once folks in other cities saw the type of reporting we do, they all clamored for it. They invested in the right places, and it paid off. COS-IO Corp is happy to have us here in the OSF. It wasn't until hybrid tech started hitting the public sphere that we had to make any changes to our model.
Okay.
All of that said, I can't see why anyone would target us. Unless they're just trying to embroil us in a mudslinging match with the human revolution, and there are much more direct ways of making that happen.
Know if anyone else's article's being manipulated?
Alright, look. I wasn't going to tell you this. If it gets out, I'd have to answer some really hard questions. So, you didn't hear this from me. You might want to go check out TMI Entertainment and Charlie Nova.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. And remember, you take a bite out of him with my name as your defense, I drop you fast.
What's the real reason you're bringing in outside help? Your own journalist should be able to handle digging up some dirt on a hacker.
What? Not wanting to answer prying questions from my coalition board isn't a good enough reason? Because I'd really like to avoid that. And look, you've covered culture wars, right? My journalists are good, but they're mostly good at gadget reviews, implant releases, not taking too many stims so they remember what they did at raves for the after-party reports.
I'm pretty sure I work for you. Like, genuinely, I'm pretty sure when we first started the game, we wrote, like, a gadget review for those headphones.
This needs an investigative journalist with serious contacts, not tech personalities. The fact that my network admin recommended you to me means you probably know the right people. Now, does that cover it? I'd like to remove my nose from your ass.
That's it for now. I'll get back to you if I have more questions.
No, don't bother. In hindsight, I probably should have been a bit more circumspect about speaking to you. Plausible deniability and all that. I won't ask you to lie in anything you write. But do remember, you got in contact with me not even second-hand, but third-hand. I certainly didn't sick you on anyone. Wink,
okay.
wink, nudge, nudge, or whatever. If you need anything else, have your person get with my person. Don't come here directly. Now,
alright.
I'd show you the door, but you know the way. And this isn't the only fire I'm trying to put out. Good luck, and goodbye.
Okay, interesting.
That was more confrontational than I'd have expected, considering she was the one needing help. She never brought you that water, either.
She never brought you that water. She knows the game, but we didn't walk away with nothing.
Very true. I will admit that I am interested in the possibility of a link back to Parallax. If all of this really is due to somebody manipulating the meshnet on the inside, it may give us the leverage we need to find out what happened to Hayden once and for all.
Right, right.
That said, I will take care not to get my hopes up. We should make no assumptions when investigating, lest we lead ourselves down a false path.
I love these bubble cars. I would love one of those. That's so cool. They're so cool.
Anyway, seems like our next step is... What the...
Oh.
What the... That's Sin!
Oh, okay. What the hell happened?
She was defenestrated.
Yeah, throw it out a window. Yeah.
Emergency services are already on the way, and we are severely ill-equipped to help her. We should head back to her office and see if we can determine what happened here. Perhaps we can still dispense justice. This is how we dispense justice, right?
Yeah. Open door.
It looks like the desk has been cleared off. Let's take a look around, but be careful not to disturb any evidence. The police will be here soon.
Monitor.
Her personal computer is not password protected at the moment. Give me a moment to look through her files. Best to keep your fingerprints off of the keyboard. Most of this isn't very interesting.
Right.
Committee reports, financials, article submissions. Oh, here we go. According to this email between Zin and her network admin, her lead on TMI Entertainment is a little more solid than she led us to believe.
Okay.
The admin ran a web crawler looking for changes in writing styles. Some blog posts by their head anchor Charlie Nova stood out like a sore thumb.
Okay.
Apparently he's a bit pompous, if in an affable way, and his blog usually just details his day-to-day life. But ever since the human revolution has been in town, he's been smearing them with more venom than you'd expect, considering how neutral his on-air reporting has been. Zin seemed to think he was just complaining about the protesters fouling up traffic, and whoever is manipulating these posts spun it to make him look critical of the movement as a whole.
Okay.
Just like the Augmented Eye journalist. This Charlie fellow is the one we need to talk to. My thermal sensors only detect a single set of lingering footprints, and they end almost 3 feet away from the window.
Okay.
Considering the density of this glass, I can't imagine Zin jumped from that far and managed to throw herself through the pane without help. But who could have done it? I don't see any obvious marks on the floor or any other thermal hotspots.
You're saying no one else was in here?
It doesn't look like it. We should go.
Interesting.
There isn't anything else here, and the police
I wanted to look at this hole in the desk, but...
Son of a...
Hi, Lexi! Yeah?
I should have figured the two of you would be here. You just won't stay out of trouble no matter what I say, will you?
This is a total misunderstanding.
I assure you, Detective Rivers, we are merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. We had an appointment with Zin to discuss a possible lead and found her office in this state of disrepair.
Of course you did. Damn it. Fine.
Okay.
Get the hell out of here before anyone else shows up. We'll chat about the case more when I'm not busy scraping bodies off the pavement. You hear me?
Certainly, Detective Rivers. I'll forward you a report of what we know immediately, and we can speak further at a later time.
Right.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Get moving.
Right.
Ooh.
Why did you lie to Lexi? You could have told her about the articles.
Because it's better this way. We are chasing smoke trails. You think she would assist such an unlikely investigation? I do not need you to infer upon my motivations or highlight my duplicity. Detective Rivers has every bit of information that Zin gave us on that computer.
Right.
Her investigation will not be hampered by our absence, whereas ours is halted if we're stuck giving answers she can just as well get from a hard drive.
I guess that's valid.
Literally. Has it occurred to you that whoever threw Zin out of that window could be after the same thing we are, except to silence the story rather than to get it out?
Valid.
We have little time for fooling about and must get to Charlie Nova before something happens to him too.
Right,
Now,
right.
unless you have further recriminations to level at me, we must not squander the time my dishonesty bought us.
Recriminations. That's a good word. Okay.
I have highlighted the main Neo-SF offices for TMI
Alright,
Entertainment on your map.
TMI. too much information. That's funny. E64 and E72 units arrived on scene, set up a perimeter. Sorry you had to witness this, citizen. Kindly on citizens getting grabby with officers, even if they're ROMs. Keep your head up. We'll move beyond this day. Police car. Parked by the police building. Alright, moving on. I feel like the cyberpunk future would be the worst time to be a cop, probably. I feel like that would just be terrible. You would there'd be so much stuff. You'd be so busy.
I hope some pity for me still remains, considering my recent tone, because I'm honestly not sure where we should start. I suppose we should just ask the receptionist to point us to somebody who can answer our questions.
Alright. Do you know anything about TMI Entertainment?
Honestly, you do have your own mesh access, yes?
No, I don't. You blew up my computer. That's not an option in my UI, Turing.
I'm quite certain you can handle all the casual searches you might feel like making.
I think this is supposed to be TMZ.
We hardly have time for me to blather out every bit of exposition you desire when you could just go look it up on your own.
You just do such a good job of making it concise.
Fair enough. If you think it will save time, I can continue to rattle off these facts when you ask for them. I just ask that you keep your queries to a minimum. We don't have a whole lot of time. Let me pull up the information you requested.
What can you tell me about TMI Entertainment?
TMI Entertainment is a relatively popular celebrity and gossip news conglomerate. They own OK Today.
Are you okay? I still think that is such a funny thing. What's OK Today?
They did a good job transitioning from the traditional media models of television and news to the net-based model prevalent now, pioneered by their digital newspaper, OK Today's The Scanline.
You know what? I think the worst part about news organizations right now is that they all have paywalls. Like, to know what's going on, I shouldn't have to pay. Is that weird that I'm like that? Like, it almost feels like it really should be like a public service almost, but like I get, you know, I feel, or like, you know, them getting it from, like, ads, I guess is fine. You know what I mean? Like, something about that just seems so weird to me.
Some might call their programs rags, but opinion on the mesh seems more favorable than not. They stick to mostly good-natured prying and lean away from the seedier nastiness that paparazzi can get up to. As such, they have a positive relationship with many celebrities and regularly get exclusive scoops that keep their ratings up, despite their refusal to peddle in the darker side of the celebrity news circuit.
It is in most places in the world, I believe, there's a main news source paid for by taxes. Oh, yeah, no, here in the States, people would assume that is all propaganda and should be thrown away immediately. Like, people just wouldn't believe it. People have pretty low opinions of government here. So... what do you know about Charlie Nova?
Charlie Nova is TMI Entertainment's most popular TV personality.
Okay.
He's gotten consistently high ratings for almost a decade and isn't afraid to tell you about it. The chatter on the mesh paints him as a bit arrogant, but in that loud, backslapping kind of way that a media star can get away with. He's best known for hosting Star in the Stratosphere. It's one of those talent-seeking reality programs. Apparently, when TMI can't organically discover enough celebrities, they just manufacture them. Oh, and also, according to this blog, Charlie's hair is flawless.
Interesting. Surprised more businesses don't just manufacture more celebrities, really, but it'd be propaganda. No news source would be without bias. That's why you watch the taxes paid news of multiple well, that's the other problem, is we don't get news from other countries, really, either. To my knowledge. I mean, I think we get BBC. Actually, no. If I was going to go off of the international news stations I'm aware of, we do have the BBC here, British Broadcasting. And we also have NHK, the Japanese one. I actually am a big fan of some of their shows on the NHK network. Beyond Japan with Peter Barakan or whatever. I used to watch that a lot. And I think we have one from Mexico also. And they're like national companies, but I was assume, I think they might. I know the BBC is paid for by Britain, but I don't think the other ones are. I don't actually know. Got it. All right. Talk to the receptionist. Well, let's look at her. Bob's on her heels. She's either had her long day standing or she's just fidgety. Fun fact. Well, maybe not a fun fact. Sad fact. In America, if you're at a desk like this, they generally don't give you a chair. They expect you to just sit and stand as a reception person, because otherwise you're not working if you're sitting.
Welcome to TMI Entertainment
Quote unquote.
Incorporated. Do you have an appointment?
Just since we were on just since we're on the subject of terrible things. But yeah, I have a story we're about to break and wanted to offer TMI an opportunity to comment.
Oh, I guess I should send you to sympathy then? Oh, she'd be pretty mad if someone ran something without her getting a chance to comment.
She has such a cute voice.
Go ahead and talk to her. She's on the other side of the room. Don't bother the talent, though. She hates that.
Okay. Assistant, inactive camera, newsroom, ONL, news, cross production, frantically looking for the next big scoop. Need cinematographer, at least he seems like one. Manager for TMI. Glowing has people waiting on him. Definitely the talent Charlie Nova. Okay, so this is Charlie Nova. It's June Valmer Anna from OK Today. I'm gonna guess this is you, because you're the producer.
Thought I told Nina to cancel all my appointments for the day.
Oh. Okay.
I swear that girl couldn't find her ears if I taped them over her eyes.
I love her glasses.
At least she makes a decent cup of coffee.
Are you sympathy? Nina said we should speak to you.
Yes, I am. And if you don't mind, I keep the show running here, so I'll be brief. What are you doing in my building?
We've been given a lead on a story that involves one of your personalities, Charlie Nova. Someone has been manipulating his articles on the meshnet and turning them into scathing attacks against the human revolution. We are trying to track the culprit, and we need to talk to Mr. Nova to hunt down further leads.
You let your ROM do all the talking for you? Must be one of those new interrogation modules all the fresh meat rave about. Of course I know someone's been modifying Charlie's articles. I'm tracking them down myself. What I want to know is why I should help you snatch the scoop out from underneath me. Super hacker twists meshnet news for personal political vendetta? The clicks basically farm themselves.
Say that to Zin. Invader Zin!
Zin? Augmented eyes, Zin? What does Zin have to do with this?
She's the one who gave us the lead to begin with.
Right.
Then, someone threw her out of her office window. We figured Mr. Nova might be next, and we wanted to get to him first.
Holy shit. Fine, I'll let you talk to Charlie.
Alright.
If someone is trying to kill people over this, I'd rather it be out and done with as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Shit, we're an entertainment scene. Nobody should die for that.
Yeah.
But hey, watch yourself with Charlie. He's a pompous clown, but he's my pompous clown. Keep it civil, or I'll throw your ass out and figure this out on my own. Now get on it. I need to make some calls.
Okay. Charlie! Nice hairdo. Touch the talent.
Fantastic! How fantastic! I just love your ROM.
Oh, thank you.
Not quite as stunning as mine, but still pretty grand.
Yeah.
Very sleek, very clean. Bravo. Oh, Sympathy is doing that thing where she waves at me to hurry things up. Right down to brass tacks then, I suppose.
It's so crazy that you have show people just standing in an office. Like, are they waiting to go on or something?
To introduce myself. I'm Charlie Nova, host of Tonight in the Stars and Star in the Stratosphere.
Right, right.
But you already knew that, I'm sure. What can I do for you,
Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Oh, you flatter me. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you've come all this way just to get my story, have you? After all, I've already published my very own splendid 100% original autobiography, Like a Nova. But I suppose I can give you a quick rundown, even if Sympathy is giving me the stink eye.
Right.
I grew up here on the mean streets of Neo-SF, but my jocular nature and striking countenance got me scouted for a few small product advertisements. And the rest is not so ancient history. Now I'm the host of the largest celebrity news show on the Mesh, and I couldn't be happier. It's all thanks to my swarms of fans, though. They're the ones who count.
What can you tell me about TMI?
Any additional information on your station would be greatly appreciated.
Well, it's the best damn network on the planet, I can tell you that. We put out top-notch news and entertainment, but with real heart that our competitors just can't match.
Okay.
But if you really want to know about TMI, you need to know about Sympathy.
Right.
It's her pride and joy, after all. Sure, she can be a little acerbic, and sure, she calls me a poofy-haired oaf all the time, but you can really tell she cares, you know?
Acerbic. Why is there so many good words in this game?
Deep down.
Right.
I'm not sure if that throat-cutting gesture she's making is a signal to move to another topic or a threat against my physical well-being. So, let's move on.
Right.
What next?
Have you heard that your stories are getting altered once they get posted on the Mesh? Well, I know, but, like, I'm just saying, like, man, did they, like, get a thesaurus before they started writing this game? It's just impressive. Like, I have read novels with worse vocabulary than this. Like, this game is, like, I went to school for English, and they're using words I don't know. No, and I don't mean, like, I just went to school, like, casually. I went to college, like, university, for English, the language. And they're using words I've never heard before. I'm just impressed.
Oh, it may have come up in the last lunch meeting we had, but Sympathy assured me that it was some kind of technical glitch, and our support people were on top of it.
As opposed to English, the dish, of course. Is English a dish? What? I mean, I meant more of like you get taught English in school at like a base level, you know, so you can write and read and understand stuff better. You know, so you can be literate, but like I meant more of like, you know, the advanced English. But oh, English the language. Oh, yes. Right. The language. Yeah. English the language. Yeah. Well, I mean, English, the person type is also an option. Or the ethnicity, I guess. Would that be an ethnicity? The person type? Or, English the breakfast. I know that's a thing. Like, they you know, you go and have an English breakfast, like an English. A full English. What else is English the what type was your Pokemon? Oh, you know, English. Oh, like Mr. Rhyme from Pokemon. Yeah. He's just an old British man, basically.
They're top-notch, the absolute best money can buy. So I don't think there's anything more to say on the subject.
Look, Charles, we're just trying to get to the bottom of this.
It's Charlie. And honestly, I'd absolutely love to help you out. Really, I just don't have the information you're looking for.
It's just a dude, not even a little animal-esque, even has an ID. Right, exactly. Chuck, I'm sure you're better informed than that, right? You're at the top of this heap, yeah?
It's Charlie. And of course, I'm the leading man around here. Who has said otherwise? I'm not quite certain what you think it is that I don't know, but I assure you that I know what it is.
Right.
You won't be able to trip me up that easily.
Someone has already ended up in the hospital over this, Chip.
It's Charlie.
I love that Chip is short, like, you know what? That makes so much sense that Chip would be short for Charlie, or Charles. It never occurred to me that, but that does make so much sense.
And Sympathy never mentioned that.
I thought people were actually named
Chip.
Chip.
She said the tech guys are on top of it, and I'm gonna have to go with her on this. I'm not scared of some boogeyman. This isn't the first time I've dealt with something like this. Security has to throw out obsessed fans all the time.
All right.
I'm made of sterner stuff than you think.
Zin was thrown out of her office window over this, Chaz. Same with Chaz.
It's Charlie, damn it! And wait, what?
I love that the little, like, sparkle sound whenever he does his smile when he says his name got more and more weak every time he had to correct us. Yeah, someone murdered Zin.
What on earth? Okay. I'll tell you what I know. I didn't realize how serious this had gotten. But I'm always glad to play the hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Unfortunately, I really only have conjecture to offer you. Trust me, I'd love to lay down some earth-shattering pronouncement and dazzle you with my investigative skills, but all I've got is flimsy threads at best.
Fair.
The thing is, all this stuff with my stories, stuff getting changed, making me look like I don't like the human revolution or whatever.
Right.
It started after I had an upgrade made to my VR uplink hardware.
Look at those rings on his hands. Yeah. Those are kind of cool looking. What kind of upgrade?
The technically legal kind.
I love it. It just gets weaker every time. It was like a full-on ba-da-ding, and then it's like boing, and now it's like eh. I love it. How many of those sound effects did they make as he gets less confident about what he's saying?
Look, I like to have a good time at a party, right?
Yeah.
But sympathy keeps hammering on me for pounding back too much crash and whatnot.
Of the bourgeoisie, he will make a great appetizer. True, very true. Also, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like Coke.
Nothing illegal, but she says it makes me look like shit on camera the next day. So I went to this guy I know, good guy, everyone uses him. He's called Nanya.
Nanya.
He does great work after just one simple back alley brain surgery, bing bang boom. I can use an app to make my VR uplink have the same effect on my brain that the stims do, without all the nasty physical side effects.
Okay.
It could be a coincidence, though.
He does VR crack? What? Okay.
The tech guys didn't find anything wrong with my uplink, and they say the modifications check out. But that Nanya guy does a lot of work for media people around here. So if a bunch of posts are getting changed, maybe that's your weak link.
Interesting.
Anyway, that's it. Pretty flimsy, but I'll send you the address and you can go talk to him.
All right.
If he'll even see you, that is.
Thank you for the help.
Oh, it was no problem. No problem at all. I'm quite happy to assist in any way I can. Just make sure you source me in your article, right?
Right.
Maybe run a rough draft past me and I'll give you some quotes. I'm certain that'll help signal boost the story all the way to the stratosphere.
Probably.
Give it the old Charlie Nova bump.
Yeah, it probably would help. And considering, hi Mercury, and considering where my living standards, I really should take you up on that.
I really have to get back to work. You wouldn't believe how long it takes to put all this together before a show.
Oh, for sure. I've done pre-production before.
With the murderous hacker thing. My ROM will call your ROM.
All right, cool. To Nanya's.
This looks like the spot.
Okay.
I'm awfully nervous and still a bit shaken up. Let's hurry and get out of here.
Cat! A moderately large tabby cat basks in its own self-satisfaction. Yes, seems very satisfied about being cat. Only experts mew. Holy cow, now that's a meow. Me? Wow. Whoa, what a yawn. Looks like it's sleeping now. Maybe it shouldn't be disturbed. Meowing is exhausting. Little kitty squints its eyes and says, "Weh." No idea what that means at all. No, I want to pet the cat more. Shh, quiet now. It's hard at work being a perfect example of a cat. Darn! Donuts. Stale-looking donuts sit on the ground. Their conversation is as stale as their cakey exterior. Take old donuts.
Wait, those are, Sure, why not? We're already carrying spoiled milk.
Spoiled milk and stale donuts. Let's go. All right. Street donuts. Junks.
This is genius. The contrast of the art's colors to the walls, the way the letters stretch out, not to mention the accented punctuation amplifying the outcry. Who are the junks, and to whom are they unworthy?
You don't think you should be reaching past the professional wrestler in front of you? You remember a picture is worth 1,000 words. Air conditioner? Rattles near the window, a few strips of paper flap around in its vents. Oh. And a serious danger of getting sucked into that thing. Be level 23 to hack this. Oh. Minimize your cyberpunk CP points. Go to the sphere select screen and apply your ability orbs to the... Yeah! It's referencing Final Fantasy X and Cyberpunk 2077 at once. That's great. I love that. This window making it look like the outside of a prison. Wrestler against a brick wall. How do we know they're a wrestler? There's the powerhouse and the Neo SF Wrestling Federation's hot new stable, the Violent Wings. According to the mesh, they're a group of highly ranked wrestlers who form up some kind of battalion. You notice something I think is super interesting? Is that wrestlers are in a stable. That is the official name for like a team of wrestlers, because in not in like WWE obviously, because that's like a league and it's like entertainment and a bunch of other stuff like that, but there is a version of it where it's called like I know it's the case in sumo, but they're a thing called stables, and they basically function like a sports team, and they do like they compete against each other regularly at like a location you can go visit, like a local stadium or whatever. But they also will go and compete, like they'll go visit other stadiums, and it'll be kind of like a sports league. And I actually think that is so interesting, and that's like, since that, at least that is the case with sumo wrestling. So it being like the form for like regular other like Western wrestling makes a lot of sense as a word. Tough boy is scribbled shoddily on the building's spray paint. It's not very illustrative. Isn't there a phrase people say when they see this?
Omae wa mo shinderu.
Omae wa mo shinderu. That's the one. Alright, includes Cactus Canary over there, plus Iron Kate, the Baroness, and the Dazda. And it says, "Weh, no idea what that means at all. Keep petting cat." Oh, I can only pet the cat twice. Alright. Touch. She looks ready to apply an arm part on whatever bothers her next. She looks ready to deliver body slam to whoever bothers her next. She looks ready to deliver a leg drop to whoever bothers her next. Looks ready to deliver a Hurricane Rana. Hurricanana. To whoever who bothers her next. She looks ready to deliver a vertebraker to whoever bothers her next. Deliver a crossbody to whoever bothers her next. We're learning so much about wrestling right now. Hold on. A German suplex to whoever bothers her next. Deliver a DDT to whoever bothers her next. Deliver a sling blade to whoever bothers her next. deliver a deadlift suplex to whoever bothers her next. She looks ready to deliver a rolling thunder clothesline to whoever bothers her next. She looks ready to deliver a gut check to whoever bothers her next. Deliver a vertebreaker. Okay, we flipped back around. A senton to whoever bothers her next. That's a new one. A guillotine leg drop to whoever bothers her next. A cobra clutch. Powerbomb! I have both powerbombed people and been powerbombed by people before. River City Girls. Ooh, that's fun. I have one of those. I want to play them. I never got around to it, though. A diving double foot stomp. Jobber. Learn lots of wrestling moves. Alright, Hi.
Hey there. I go by Night Witch.
Night Witch! I'd have to check if I have two. I know I have at least one of the River City Girls games.
My name has some pretty cool history behind it. We're some badass ladies who'll bomb hellfire on anyone.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You should come to our New Year's show. NSFW New Year's Smash!
There's
nothing better than seeing one of our patented bombs-away finishers in person.
I'm scared about the fact that you have NSFW at the beginning of that, but sure.
We're gonna win back those NSFW Never Wait 5-person Cinco's titles from the Future Foundry.
Okay.
Arson, Leon, and the Blazer Brothers? Really? Weak champs, if you ask me.
Okay.
Thanks for being a fan of the Violent Wings.
Yeah! Oh, I can't actually talk. Oh, there we go.
My name has some pretty cool.
Alright. How about you?
Howdy! You can call me Cactus Canary.
Cactus Canary!
Our aerodynamic assault will rain down on you from the heavenly skies.
Right.
One day, I'll conquer everyone else in the Neo-SF Wrestling Federation and become the NSFW World Heavyweight Championship!
Oh, that's why it's NSFW. Although, the F and the W are... Oh, wait, I guess... Neo San Francisco Wrestling World Heavyweight... Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Champion. I meant champion. Until then, I'm a Violent Wing for life.
Wrestling wouldn't be safe for work. You're right.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeehaw!
Alright, cool. Gated door. Why are there just pro wrestlers hanging out in an alleyway? Clings loudly, sending an echo along the alley. It's having a major party with tetanus. It won't budge anyway. Nanya! Oh, okay. My bad.
I think this is the place, but of course it lacks any appropriate signage. Frankly, the state of this industry and the current political climate don't give me much hope for my own legal status. When word inevitably gets out about me.
Yeah, you're, buddy, you're probably not looking too hot for your own future.
Regulation regarding cybernetic implants is a mess of intersection between medical and tech industries. I'm rather surprised the Human Protection Act was even passed, but I suppose the possibility of hybrid genetics being passed on to offspring meant there was a considerable push from biotech companies due to patent law, and the laws about cybernetics got tacked on. Never mind. I'm just ranting. This entire investigation has been frustrating. Let's get in there and get this over with.
I sadly do have to wrap up here. I just looked at the time, and we are we are actually needing to wrap up. So, yeah, I know. Like I said, though, we are about halfway through the game. I think if we sat down on, like I said, on a long day, one of my few long days, I think we could just hammer out the rest of this game. I do wonder, like, how do you guys feel about it? Because I've been enjoying this game. I am perhaps a touch paranoid about how good of a stream game it is, but I've been having a good time with it. It's cute and funny. Yay. I guess it's less I'm afraid of this game. It's more I'm afraid, like, it's a point and click adventure, and I'm like, I don't know how entertaining point and click adventures are as a stream, but I've been really enjoying it. The characters are really cute. It's been really funny. Probably not a great stream game. Yeah, that's fair. But like, it was the game I gravitated to most towards from the little Cyberpunk demo day, and I wanted to give all of the Cyberpunk like, I was gonna have whichever one I thought. When I did that day, I kind of set out from the get-go to stream whichever one I vibed with the most. So yeah, I think even if we beat this one, I think I'm probably not going to do its sequel, Neurodiver, on stream. But yeah, like I said, we'll be live again tomorrow with some more fun stuff. But yeah, no, I'm just committed to this game now because we're already so in it, you know? But yeah, we'll be finding some more stuff to be doing here pretty soon. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing some Fish. Maybe I'll plan on some other things. I don't know how good of a stream game Fish is either, for that matter. But yeah. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. So Fish. Yeah. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a hell of a time. Like I said, we're gonna try to be doing a little bit better. We've been kind of wonky lately with streams, but like I said, I think we are mostly past all of the wonkiness. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a hell of a time. If you enjoyed the show and you haven't yet, please give a follow. It really helps with the algorithm and my self-esteem. If you enjoyed the show, and you haven't yet, blah, blah, blah. Best place to keep up to date with all things Cell is to join the Discord. Next best place to do so is to follow me on social media. We have a merch store if you'd like to support me in a way that's not just following or doing the stuff built into Twitch, or I guess super chats over on YouTube. You can do so by buying merch. We do have new merch, hopefully in the works here pretty soon. You can also support me on Throne, because I have one, if you want to do that. Thank you all so much for our raid message is Cell of a Raid, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.